Alright. Back at it. Starting at the start. Welcome. Come on, come on. Night, about 10 p.m. and now reopened today at 4 p.m. We had a bit of a warm spell, so it closed for a few days. Back in action today, and here we are. Enjoying the world's largest ice rink. Rideau Canal Skate. Ottawa, Canada, was beautiful conditions. About -10. Forecast is calling for progressively warmer temperatures as we head into sunrise. Tomorrow's going to be around -1. I'm sure the skateway will be in full effect tomorrow. But tonight, we have it all to ourselves, baby. We're almost all to ourselves. few other like-minded souls on the ice, enjoying a night ski. Almost gonna come out tonight. It being Friday and all, you know. A little bit tired from the work week. Ankle was bothering me just a little bit. Had some dinner. I was about to change into my PJs. Change into my PJs. And just, I guess spend the rest of the night on the couch. Netflix and all of that. But I had that feeling, I had that itch. Gateway was calling me. Gotta answer, right? Now that I'm out here, I'm glad I'm out here. Gateway is 7.8 kilometers. Are we gonna go the whole way today? I don't know. Let's see. Not too cold, so the battery should last a bit longer on the camera here. Ice condition, very nice. It is an outdoor rink, so there will be the odd bump and divot here and there. Should be alright though, as long as you don't skate too fast. I'm out here in a parka. It was zipped up. It's fully open now. Hood has come off. Toque still on. Gloves still on. Only because I'm holding this camera though. It's getting pretty warm out here. Yes, see? A little bumpy here. Stick with it. Go slow, bend your knees. It's gonna be alright. Another thing about the weather is I did see the wind was just 7 kilometers. So if you see that on the app, I mean it's pretty much no wind, which is a good thing because out here there are some very open parts. Ooh. And those open parts does get a bit breezy. So we gotta be slower here. So yeah, we had some warm temperatures. So it became very soft. A lot of water. I guess yesterday and today was the first couple of cold days we've had in a while. So the ice is pretty good. Shout out to the maintenance crew, NCC, keeping the Rideau Canal gateway very pleasurable experience. Doing a great job with the ice as always. As long as it stays cold here, it's just gonna get better and better. Still a bit soft here, but as you can see, definitely skatable. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. We do have some flurries. Actually, when I stepped out the door on the way here, I did see that it was snowing quite a bit, and I thought to myself, perfect. Usually when it's snowing, it means it's not that cold. And again, with the temperatures increasing steadily as we approach tomorrow, I thought that's great. Good night for a skate. Earlier today, if you can believe it, it was around minus 20, 26, something like that. Whoa. That'll be good there. Whew. Those bumps already testing that sore ankle I mentioned. I'm gonna soldier on here. Cool. I think that might be all the intro we need in terms of me blabbering away here. So I guess maybe I'll just cut in and out with the talking. because one of my favorites about being on the ice here is the fact that you are kind of just outside and skating on the ice, listening to that sound of thing, skates scraping the ice. The ambient city sounds, especially at this time of day, or night I should say. Just take that in. It's gonna be great though. Especially after this work week. We had I guess our first major storm here in Ottawa just the other day. I think it was 25 centimeters of snow. Some regions got more. I actually got to go home early yesterday because of the storm. Shout out to snow days. Don't get them too often. So when you get them, you got them. You know what I mean? Bit bumpy here. So we started downtown, right by the National Arts Center. Downtown Ottawa. And on the canal heading away from downtown. I guess this stretch here one of my favorite parts of the skate. still highly debatable, but I would say the best part of it for me is heading back into downtown. It's just kind of nice, coming from a less busier area and skating in, approaching the city lights. I guess I'm a bit biased because I do live downtown. So when I start seeing the taller buildings, the city lights, especially after a skate on a cold day, can't help it. Think about that hot chocolate waiting for me at home. Oh yeah, she's very hot chocolate. Shout out Mary Kits. Love that. Did invite her out to come join me. But, she had a hectic work week herself. And like any sane person, on a winter night, she politely declined. So yeah, this is the part I really like here. It's just this curve here. Canal's a bit narrower here, or at least appears that way because of the curve. I mean, look at this, right? The skateway is open 24 hours. And just gotta remember, it is here just for a limited time, right? Only in the winter, when it's cold enough. So if you've seen my other videos, you'll know that I skated it a bunch last year. And last year was the first time it opened after 2 years of being closed because the weather was just too warm. I should also say that I guess it opened earlier this year, and I was actually out there on the first week. Went out on the Saturday just for a quick skate. Nothing crazy, but just to get out there. And it was great. It was fun. And I thought to myself, can't wait to do this again. And then we had that one spell, and then it was closed. So I'm kind of itching to get out here again. So imagine my surprise when I got the notification today that it was reopening at 4 p.m. I have to get out there, right? Oh yeah. That guy's no good up. blasting some house music while he's on skates. Definitely in the zone. Maybe I should do that too. What do you think? Huh? Bust out some music. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm good, thank you. That guy just fell there, and I heard him cussing at the holes. Which again, being an outdoor skate park. Oh! There we go. First of the season. Yahoo! And that crack there. Mind the cracks. So, as I was saying, it being an outdoor skateway, it's not going to be perfect rink ice, right? You do got to be careful there. Now look alive, pay attention. But again, it is the first day, reopening. Yeah, pretty choppy here. So, all I can say is, it's going to get better, and better, and better. I actually have a video from last year, where I was out here at 4 a.m. And it wasn't a late night, it was an early morning, but I just, I don't know, I just felt like coming out here for an early skate. And I was lucky enough to see the NCC Rideau Canal Skateway maintenance crew in action with the big Zamboni. And I felt really lucky because I mean the ice was glass. I could have skated in front of the Zamboni, I guess, but I just chose to hang back a little bit. Kind of enjoy that fresh ice. It was really cold that morning too. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you come early, you may get a taste of that fresh ice. Alright. They're out here today too. So, how it is the ice will just keep building on top of each other, right? So later it's going to be very hard. That's usually the best. Alright. We are at, can you believe it? 5.6 kilometers already. 5.6 kilometers. And now, it's kind of an interesting part here. This is Dow's Lake. Dow's Lake. kind of neat to see it iced over like this. And I don't know if you're able to tell, but it's not a, I mean, it's not a massive lake, but it's not like as narrow as the canal, right? It's quite wide here. So just to think that all of this gets iced over, it's pretty cool. Pretty cold, actually. Usually not the smoothest part of the skateway. Actually not sure how deep this section gets, to be honest. I mean, like the water level. It's crazy to think though, right? Like, some places, this is how you would travel, right? Just cross the lake on your skates. Last year I used to work on the canal, so that was quite an experience. Like skating to work every day, never imagined that. Never imagined I'd be doing that, so it was pretty cool. Alright. No one has skated. It looks like, have people skated? Oh yeah, okay. There's skate marks here. Bunch of divots and cracks, so be careful. I guess that's the downside with the snow-covered ice here. It's a bit harder to tell the difference between cracks or little holes or just regular skate marks carving through the snow. Good surprise here. Alright, so we've reached the end of the Dow's Lake portion. Then, here's the restaurant I was talking about. It's a Mexican restaurant now. In the summer, this place is really nice. Really nice. Very nearby here is Little Italy of Ottawa. Just after that is Chinatown. It's not a very big Chinatown, but it is nice that we have these different districts here in Ottawa. Yeah, so remember what I said about the open areas Definitely feeling that wind now. Hold on here. I'm just gonna put the camera down and zip up my coat. Then, this section, where there's a lot of open air here, I really feel that wind pick up a little. Again, it's not that much, right around 7 kilometers, but you feel every bit of that, all the open ice here. I started to feel not cold, but not warm. So what I want to do is just maintain that temperature. Still got a ways to go here. For some reason though, the skate home does tend to feel a lot faster. I'm not sure if it actually is, or it's kind of like, you know, when you drive somewhere and it feels like it takes a long time to get there. And then you get there, you do your thing, whatever you're there to do, and then you drive back home. And for some reason, the drive home just seems shorter. So we're just going to take it a little bit easy here. I can feel that the ice is not as hard. Not a bad thing, but just gotta be mindful. Also, when you're out here, like I'm holding this camera, right? I'm holding it about a little under chest high, I guess. I've got a bit of a handle here on the camera. I'm just kind of holding it close to my body. There's a screen. I can actually see what I'm filming, but I'm trying my best not to look at the screen. I don't recommend looking at your phone too long. Even for a second, actually, because you want to keep your eyes on the ice in front of you. Because you don't even have to be going that fast, but the ice can change on you pretty quickly. I can see the end now. That's just for a day like today or a night like tonight. There's no one out here. You still gotta watch the ice. So if you come out here during the day, you see a lot of people. It doesn't seem like it, but sometimes it does get rather busy, especially in the downtown segments. So you do gotta keep your head on the swivel a bit. Check your blind spots. Just follow the flow. I'm technically on the wrong side of the ice here. It's North American style. You keep to the right. Just skating here because oh dear. Alright. Getting warm again. Probably take off the hood. It really is a beautiful night. Also, don't know if you know, but just because I'm skating out here, and it's pretty much famous for skating, you actually don't have to skate. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. 7.8. We did it, gang. Alright. Doesn't count if you don't touch it. Touch the sign on the way back. Alright. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. So you don't actually have to skate on the canal. You could walk it. on the sides here they do have a walking path, so you can walk beside the canal or you can walk on the side of the canal, if that makes any sense. I've also seen people like skate and bring a sled or toboggan. You can like pull with your friends, kids or whoever, on a sled with a rope while you kind of pull them like a horse. Oh, it's fun. Maybe we'll do that next time. What else? Yeah. You can also just come to any part of the canal. Like, for example, just go downtown and just people watch. Like, it's kind of cool. Like, there are some coffee shops. Like, for example, there's a coffee shop at the NAC where you could have a coffee and just see what's going on the canal. You know, it is beautiful to look at on its own. There's a certain magic about it when you kind of just take in the scene. All the people enjoying, having a good time. Not just there either, right? Like you could go to that restaurant we saw at Dow's Lake. You've probably already noticed, but there are a few Beaver Tails locations. Shout out Beaver Tails. Shout out Taco. Love y'all. All of y'all, really. Good people. I've actually met them personally, and just a cool family of people. Like they're so cool. I wish them well this year. Yeah. Hope the canal stays open for a long time. And I hope all the locals and all the tourists from all over come out to Ottawa and have a chance to enjoy the Rideau Canal skate. Yeah, last year on one of my videos of me skating on the canal, I believe the guy was from, might have been Thailand or Vietnam. I'm sorry, I can't quite remember, but he said that this place was on his bucket list, so I felt a bit spoiled living so close to it. And I thought, hey, I bet a lot of the places where he's from are places on other people's bucket lists. But I guess it was nice to live in a place where, you know, where this was on their bucket list. So pretty cool. So again, this is the section we turned in to go to Dow's Lake, but we're going to take a little bit of a shortcut here. So we did 7.8 that way. We're not going to go to Dow's Lake on this side, so going back, let's call it 6.8. Or 6.5. Let's call it 6.5. Here's one of the beaver tails I was talking about. This is the Bronson beaver tails. And at these locations, they also have a couple of pop-up shops. You know, just to grab a beverage. And there are public restrooms here. And there are heated change stations where you can lace up your skates indoors. Well lit, heated. Very nice, especially on much colder days than tonight. People out for a night skate. Always a little extra careful here. Took a big wipeout one time here. I remember there was maybe 3 or 4 younger guys on the benches there. I guess just hanging out, just resting or whatever. I was skating like a maniac and boom! I don't know, I must have hit a crack or something. Took a big wipeout. And you know, it was bad when people like kind of start laughing and then stop laughing. I think they were like laughing because, whoa, that guy's flying, and then all of a sudden, is that guy dead? Like, but it was all good. Yeah, it was all good. You already saw the first, my first fall of this season, and I cannot promise you that will be the last. Oh, very bumpy here. So it seems like I can't go too fast here. Let's try to go here. No, even bumpier. Careful here. It is scenic, but quite bumpy. Very soft still. I'll just have to take it easy. Yeah, actually my skates, I got them sharpened. Shout out Rivers and Byward. Rivers, what's up? They corner the market. So I didn't know that they had it there, but I was on a lunch break walking around, as I normally do. And I did see a sign for skate sharpening. So I brought my skates on a lunch break. They're able to do it really fast, 10 minutes, get it out. say that night, 8 p.m. Was it 8 p.m.? Or 10 p.m.? They officially closed it because the weather was too warm. So these sharpened skates have been sitting there waiting to kiss the ice. There, I tried to pick up the pace a bit and was quickly humbled. As a friendly reminder to mind the ice and skate according to the conditions. I mean, I'm not an absolute beginner here, but still good to just take it easy when it's a bit soft like this. Still very fresh, still very new. And again, it's actually getting warmer as the night progresses. Sound crazy, but like minus 20, like that's actually the best. Like that was some of the best skating I've experienced on the canal, especially on the days where it's minimal wind but cold. Like, because to be honest, like, if you bundle up enough, like you have enough layers on, once you start skating, it's actually quite warm. Whoa. Whoa. Let me try this side. Let's see. There's the house guy again. Still bumping them tunes. Get tuned in. Oh. Woo. Is it tiring? No, it's not. It's really not. I mean, you could definitely like pick up the pace here, get more of a workout in. Again, with the ice condition today, it's dark out. Just taking it easy. I mean, still is a bit of a workout. It is activity. Remember, I could be actually just sitting home right now, like falling asleep, or almost falling something like that. Now I'm up here on the canal with you, making a video. And I'm having so much fun. This is great. Fantastic. Quite a bit of a headwind here. Only just. Which actually reminds me, those are the days where it's really tough. To scale like with the headwind. Yeah. Pretty tough. Looks and feels a little better here. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I do feel like it gets better as you approach downtown, back to the starting point.